Hi, Cranky. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? How are you? Hi, Linz. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Bibi. Oh, thank you. I was in my aunt's house. We had lunch, breakfast, and lunch. I guess you would call it brunch. Yeah, because it's almost 2 o'clock. I just got home. Tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. I had my hair was down all curly, but it got really wet out in the rain. It got really wet out there. Really wet. You're still sick? Yeah, you definitely stay hydrated. Push the fluids. Push the fluids. Push the fluids. Lindsay, yeah, tomorrow. 58 tomorrow. I'm glad, Anita. How you doing? Great to see you. Great. Great. Thank you, BB. Thank you, BB. I said 3. I said 3. I didn't know what 3 meant. I think I said 3. I'm trying to look at my hair. I got soaked in the rain. I got soaked in the rain. If you just see the rest of it down, look crazy. Looks crazy. I got soaked. Soaked. Look at my bags. Not good. I look tired. But I slept good. I don't know why. More water. I need more water. Aw, baby, I hope so. It ain't right you had to wait. They keep telling you, wait, wait, wait. That's not fair. Hi, Carlos. Happy Saturday. So, you guys, I didn't create the Amazon list for my birthday. I didn't create it. I just didn't feel right doing it. I just did not feel right. Oh, good, BB. Emotion for what? Emotion for... thanks, Tammy. I need more cream. I have to get some more Pond's cold cream. That's what I need to get from the dollar store. Pond's cold cream. Not super chat, BB. That'll take too long. That takes over a month to come in. Not super chat. Not super chat. Not super chat. Cash App, Zelle is fine, but not super chat. PayPal, but not super chat. Oh, that's good, BB. That's good. Yeah, thanks, Lindsay. Yeah, thank you, BB. Yeah, and if you can't, that's fine. Just saying happy birthday is great. Appreciate it. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, you suggested that? I believe so. That's a good idea. That's good, BB. It's not right. It's not right. Yeah. Why did it take so long to recover, too? Why did it take so long for them to find out? They should have known that something wasn't right. They were slow on that response. My bank will cut my card in a second if I use it at a different place that I don't usually go. They'll like fraud. So they're real quick to do it. Hi, Shelly. What Shelly's posting? Hi, Shelly. Hi, Anita. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Every storm has a struggle, but after the struggle comes the sunshine. Hi, Lilac. Hello. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. That's okay, Lindsay. You could do PayPal, Lindsay. You could do PayPal. That's everywhere. Love you too, Lilac. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, one question or mini read or roll of the dice. One question, mini read or roll of the dice. Now it's a mini, not a mini, but a roll of the dice. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. We love you here, though. We love you here with us. We appreciate you being here. Yes, BB. Amen. All right, you guys. I'm going to cook some chicken soon, and broccoli, and rice and beans. Hope you get good news soon, Tammy. Hope you get good news soon. Oh, hi, Caddy. Did you send your question? Did you send your payment with your question? I think which payment did you make it in? Cash App or Zelle? I think so, Tammy. I hope so too. Katie, did you use Cash App or Zelle? We can do either mini on that, or we can just do the one question. Your choice. You can get a mini reading or just a question. Oh. Oh, he didn't notice. He just came in and asked a question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. None of them? Okay, well, which one do you choose to use? One question, 4444. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a psychic medium. I'm not a tarot reader. So let me know which one you decide, and I will give you an in-depth answer to your question. An in-depth answer. You don't have to apologize, honey. It's okay. I will give you an in-depth answer if you want to make a purchase. Hi, Blue Sapphire. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice, nice. Nice. Thanks, Tracy Trace. Yeah, 58 tomorrow. Oh, boy. Scary. And the numbers get higher. It's really scary. It's really scary. What's ready in 4 hours? What did I miss? It depends on what you're looking for, Katie. Do you want a mini reading? Do you want one question? Do you want to do roll of the dice? which is anywhere between 2 and 6 cards. I'll roll the dice, and whatever amount you get is how many cards that I'll do on your reading. But it is US dollars, and it is minimum is 44.44. The next level is 55.55, and the next level is 65.65, I think, or 77.77. I forget. The prices, my mods will roll the prices out for you. Mini reads are 77.77. Roll the dice is 55.55. And one question is 44.44. Anybody making a payment, please know, again, in case you haven't read in my bio, there is no refunds. Regardless of your outcome, there is no refunds. Unless I didn't get to answer your question. That is the only way that you will get a refund. Oh, hi, Hajit. Nice to meet you. Oh. Bibi. Oh, boy. They're starting already, I suppose. All right, guys, let me know who's interested, who's not. Anybody interested? Please hit the like button if you've come into the room. That's the first thing that we do here, Katie. Please hit the like button. Baby. What sides for the roast, BB? Can barely taste, but now I'm craving it. For the roast, I use a bottom round. What kind of roast? I use a bottom round. Oh, you be careful. You be careful, sexy. You be careful. Be very careful. Walk slow. Oh, okay. You want the mini read. Great. Perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. Oh, good, Shelly. All right. Give me 2 seconds to confirm the payment. 1 moment. I'll be right with you. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Okay. So we have a mini reading for Katie. Katie has paid through Cash App. Katie has paid through Cash App. Katie, I need your attention. So Katie, tell me the person's name that we are focusing on. Everyone else, hold your comments for a minute and let Katie type with me. Darius, okay. All right, and your question was, is that going to be your husband? Is that your question? All right. So, yeah, I was at my aunt's house today. Okay. So I was at my aunt's house today. She invited me. She's my favorite aunt. She invited me for breakfast and lunch. So we had like a brunch, hung out, played with the dogs, talked. She gave me a nice, very nice card and a gift card. So that's good because she knows I use Amazon a lot. So she gave me a gift card. So that was a blessing. That was a blessing. Yeah. So it was unexpected. I didn't know I was going to go anywhere. And I had to walk buttons really quick before the rain really poured down. Okay, Katie, I'm getting ready for you. All right, Katie, where Darius is concerned. there's definitely opportunities here, Katie, that are definitely in your favor for this situation. But what I do want to say is, please hold all comments. Again, please hold all comments for right now so that I can just have Katie chatting back and forth. So when I look at the screen, I'll see Katie's message. Everybody hold your comments. Mods, hold all your comments. So Katie, I feel like you recently went into like a new phase with this person. Something seems to have kind of turned around for the best. I feel like there was a little bit of struggle here and maybe a couple interruptions. I want to put it like that. A couple interruptions in your situation. I feel like the number 2 was around you. So it's either 2 years or something about February. What does the number 2 represent for you, Katie, with Darius? What does the number 2 represent? Are there 2 children? Is it 2 years? Is it 2 months since something? What's the number 2? Again, please hold all your comments just so that Katie can respond to me. Katie, what's number 2? Please hold all your comments. Thank you, Payman. You guys hold all your comments right now for me so that I'm doing a private reading so that Katie can get her messages in. You just met him. So 2 would represent for couples. Okay, couples. When you say just met him, I don't feel like it was yesterday. So again, was it the 22nd? Was it the 2nd of the month? Yeah, the spirit will push me to get what number 2 means to you. Is somebody's birthday in February? What's 2? Yeah, not a couple. I didn't feel that. Yeah, I didn't feel that. Something's about number 2. So what is the month of February to you? What does the month of February, other than Valentine's Day, what does the month of February mean? You're not sure. Okay. All right, we'll put that on the back burner for a second. I'm sure it'll come up and resonate in one form or the other. I also feel like this person is something to do with computers. It's something to do with computers. It's something to do with almost fantasy. It's like it's just the beginning. It is literally just the beginning, and things have not taken off or taken flight yet. So what does computers have to do with you and Darius? Are you on social media? Are you meeting on social media? Did you meet on a dating site? Is this the WhatsApp? Is this Snapchat? What is the social media you met online? Okay. Because they keep showing me how important like the social media is. I also feel like this person may live quite far from you. Okay. Does this person live far from you? Where there's like hours in travel to come to you? Where there would be hours in travel to meet up with you? Because that's what I'm feeling. Hours in travel could be by plane, by car, but it's like not right around the corner. Not right around the corner. Something to do with distance. 1 hour on this island. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm feeling like it would take a lot, more time. I get maybe even more than an hour. I feel like there's distance between you. I also feel like there's a common element between the two of you as well. So do you have a child and this person has a child, or there's a common element between the two of you? There's some type of connection here. What is the common element that's showing up here? It's showing something familiar to each of you. You're both Cancers. Okay, great. Thank you so much for helping, Spirit. Thank you. I also feel like there's a lot of messaging. There's a lot of attention. There's photos or exchange of photos. There's it feels like this person is a little bit hesitant in some ways, but I also feel like there's some harmony here. There's some balance. I feel like a friendship has built. I feel like you're giving a lot of information though about yourself more so than what they are giving you. I feel like you're giving more information than they are. Um, Something that they're giving you may be a little bit inaccurate or not 100% truthful, though. I need you to know that. Does this person tell you that they have their own house? Do they say they have their own house? And does this person appear to be a little bit older than you? Maybe between 3 and 5 years older than you? Do they have their own house? And are they 3 to 5 years older than you? Okay, you're the one that's older. How many years older are you than him? Does I see the age difference? Is there a big age difference? 36? Okay. 45, and there you go, 45. Mm-hmm. So, hey, Peyton. So the other thing that comes up is he has an apartment. Okay, good, good. I feel like there's a travel coming. There's travel coming, or there's an offer for travel, like wanting you to come see him. I don't feel like so much he's coming toward you. I feel like he's asking you to come to see him. Has he asked you to come see him? Please hold all comments when I'm doing the reading, please. Okay, but there's more travel. I'm seeing more travel coming. So either you're going there. Are you planning on going there? He already came to see you, correct. I understand. But are you planning to go there? That's what I'm asking. That's what Spirit's showing me. You going there. Okay. Because that's what Spirit keeps showing me. Like the next thing coming up. Because I'm not looking at what already happened. I'm looking at what's coming. So I see you going there. I feel like this is a change for you. Somehow it's a change for you. Maybe dating's out of somebody different than what your normal choices would be. That's kind of like what it shows me. I feel like you're preparing for something. You're getting ready for something. An opportunity is going to present itself. I feel like this is going to be very strong, and there's family around that you're going to be introduced to. There's family that you're going to be introduced to. It's a recipe for a cake, freaks. That's what it is. I'm giving a recipe for a cake. Don't you see the kitchen behind me? Um, I feel like their financial status is pretty stable. I feel like they're pretty independent. I feel like this person had their back turned on them in the past with a situation. It feels like whoever or whatever situation they were involved in before didn't work out in their favor. Somebody either cheated on them or walked away from them. I feel like they were the one who got their heart broke in the last situation. They may have told you about this. But I also feel like you just hit it off right from the very beginning. I feel like it was a quick message back and forth to begin with, but it talks about, like, more so on the phone, a lot of communication. It talks about things starting to change up, and eventually you'll be living together. I feel like you'll be living together, and I'm not sure if you'll be living at where you are or where he is, but I feel like maybe more toward where he is. So I don't know what you're planning for the future personally, but I do see the energy of you moving toward him. I see you two being together. I see this being a long-term relationship. Now, as far as marriage, I feel like marriage would be about 2 to 3 years off from here, so I don't really see it that clear. I'm not I'm not given that or guided to that. They're not showing me that, but I am seeing long term. I'm seeing a stable commitment. I'm not seeing cheating. I'm not seeing a game being played. I'm seeing a lot of interest. It feels like the energy you have is extremely high, very strong energy. Uh, I feel like that's what you want. I feel like that's what you're hoping for. But I feel like not right away. Not right away. I feel like you don't want to put it backwards. You don't want to put the cart before the horse. It feels like you need to spend some more time together first before you decide to like try to take that step. Um, I feel like both of you have that interest, and it is a goal for both of you. But I feel like you're going to talk about marriage quickly. I feel like engagement will come very fast, like within a year. Engagement will come very fast. And I do see two children. Now, again, I think that might be the two, because I do see two children. And I didn't know if children were one with you and one with him, or if it's the two, maybe even used to making together. But I feel like the engagement will come quickly, because I feel like this is going to go really fast, faster than you planned. I feel like the timing was perfect here for both of you. The timing was definitely perfect for both of you. He has two. Why'd you say that when I asked you about what's two? I still see two being with him, and I don't feel like the two live with him. I don't feel like that. He may see the two of them. He may have two children, but I don't see two children living with him. They may visit, but I don't see them living with him. I see you and him having two. So that would be four altogether. Yeah, that would be four altogether. But I see you both having two. Quickly. Quickly. Because I feel like you're worried about the clock. Like the biological clock. I feel like you're worried about the clock. Um, you're moving to calmer waters with this person. It's not so nervousness energy anymore. It's more relaxed. Although I do feel like you are still trying to impress him. I do feel like you've been waiting for this type of relationship to come. I think that you've had something like this before and it didn't work out. I think somebody played you. I feel like you've just recently overcome some type of hardship, whether that's a financial hardship or a change of a job. There was something recently that you just transformed through, or you went through a transformation. Something finally just kind of cut through the ice and broke through to be in your favor. So things just started to work out, and then it's like he's making it easier for you, or he's making it better for you. You moved? Okay, great. Because I feel like this change was needed. I feel like you were quite stuck where you were. Maybe you were with other people or family and you needed your freedom, you need your peace, you needed your privacy. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like you needed your privacy? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being so good with spirit. Thank you for helping me out. So whatever was going on in the past, you turned your back on that situation. You felt like you were done. You took all you could take. I feel like there was somebody very dysfunctional around you in the past. Somebody who was very controlling. You're better now away. And now the relationship from wherever you left is going to get much better because you have space there and privacy. It's going to change. Something is going to work out where a family member is concerned. Something's going to get better now. Better now because you don't have somebody like up your throat. That's what I get. Make sense? Now you can ask me whatever questions you want to ask, since I pretty much answered your question. And eventually, yes, I do feel like this person has about a 98% chance of marrying you at this point, only because of free will. You can both choose to go in another direction at any time. You are going to have a few bumps. You're going to have a few hiccups. You're going to have a few rocky waters to have to get through. But remember, weathering each storm is very important on how you handle the storm. Some things you can't control, some things you can. When you don't put an expectation on somebody else, you don't put yourself in a negative position. So just be open the way you've been, open communication, not judgmental, not jealous, not curious, not investigating. Just let it be. Let it happen. And it's all happening for you and around you and to you. It's a blessing in disguise, so to speak. It's a breakthrough that a lot of people are looking for, and you happen to have found it. But it was the timing, and the timing is what made this more perfect than anything. I also feel like the looks, as far as looks goes, I feel like you're very attracted to this person as well. There's something that reminds you of someone else about this person. I don't know if it's their eyes, I don't know if it's the eyebrows, I don't know if it's the way they wear their hair, but there's something about this person that seems to really attract you, whether it's their lips, it's something on the face that really attracts you. So you can ask whatever question you want now. Hmm. Everybody, thank you for being patient. Katie's reading is almost finished, and we'll be able to move forward. For anybody who's interested in one question, roll the dice or a mini read. Well, I don't really like to do paternity, but I will say I feel like you want it fast. I feel like you question if it's now. I feel like you feel like it's immediate. I feel like you're not using any type of protection. I feel like it's going to happen very quickly if it's not already happened. That's what it feels like. Because it doesn't feel like you're going to wait to get married. It doesn't feel like you're going to wait to get engaged. It feels like you are trying to make this happen quickly. And I get it because, like I said, you are watching the clock. I feel like you're watching the clock. And it's like I've wasted a lot of time and I don't have any more time to waste. And I want to hurry up because I don't want to be old and have babies. And that's what I keep seeing you say over and over and over. So I don't really do a lot of time frames perfectly, but I do feel like maybe the two is you're going to find out you're pregnant in 2 weeks from now, or within 2 months from now, you're going to find out you're pregnant because it's really fast. The only red flags that seem to be around him is responsibility of the other kids, is the fact that maybe something's not completely, like, it's not ended in the way his relationship with that other person, the other children's mother, is not, it's not quiet. They still talk, they still communicate. They have to. They have kids. The only red flag is that you're going to have to adjust that his kids are a priority to him. And when you have children, then yours will become a priority as well. Um, but I feel like he's still, either he's legally attached or he's legally still married or he's somehow still very strongly connected to this other person. But I don't feel like it's going to stop him from being with you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I love that. Yeah, you got to be able to understand when it's complicated like that. Anything about children, you never interrupt with children, right? Just like you wouldn't want her to interrupt with you and his child. So I get it, and that's perfect. I feel like you're really balanced. I feel like this is definitely your cup of tea, so to speak. I feel like you're really in. in on this, and I feel like you're really into this. It also feels like you might want to slow it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. Yeah. Kids are amazing. Kids, we learn a lot from kids. It's amazing. We teach them things, but we learn a lot from them. Yeah. It is going fast, really fast. Again, the connection is unexpected. It was not, he didn't expect to find somebody that he would connect with like that. He didn't expect for something to work out. It's like he's met other people and it wasn't what he thought it was, or they weren't who they said they were, and he was disappointed a lot. It was almost like he was going to go off of that dating site and then decided to stay on a little bit longer, and there you were. So it's kind of like he liked the message that you first sent him. So you were the one who messaged him first? Oh, he did. Huh. I don't know why I feel like you did something first. So I don't know what that's about, but what did you do first? Did you offer to meet him in person first, or I don't know. I feel like you did something first. What did you do first? Did you kiss him first? Did you call him first? Did you text him first? Did you message him? Something. What did you do first? I know you got to be ecstatic. I can feel the butterflies in your stomach. He's really a nice guy. He's really a nice guy. He's cute. He's very cute. Pretty little stocky, right? Little stocky. Yeah, he is stocky. Yeah. He had a horrible profile pic, looking like a bad day. He said he likes having bad pics. Kind of makes sense. You know what? I like that because of the fact that he wants to see who's really wanting to meet him himself, not for what he looks like. So it's like he's a deep thinker, and he's very expressive with his emotions. I like that too. And he'll tell you when he likes something, and he'll tell you that he thinks you look good, and he'll tell you that he thinks you're pretty, and he'll tell you a lot of things. So I like his energy and his personality. I like the fact that he's not shying off. I like the fact that he's not playing games or ghosting you, or trying to breadcrumb you or gaslight you. I like the fact that he's being very direct and sincere. So it feels very positive. Any other questions, Kathy? Katie? I say Kathy. Katie. 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 Oh, nothing B, right? Nothing B. Nothing B. Anything with a B? Anything with a B? Your name? Hey, Moondula, what's up, honey? How are you? I'm just doing a private read. Well, what was the name that he gave you? Anything to do with the letter B or the sounding something sounding like B? I don't know what the letter B stands for, but you got to tell me, Kat. Katie, what's a B stand for? It's going to work out just fine. What's the B stand for? Boo boo, baby, BB. I don't know. I hear B. Keep hearing B. Bumblebee. I don't know. You going to tell me the name? I don't know. You say he gave you a pet name. Didn't he tell you what the pet name was? He didn't tell you what the pet name was? I know he likes your energy. I know he says you got a lot of energy. You tire him out. You tire him out. That's what I'm hearing. You'll tire him out. I don't know. I keep hearing something B. You tell me. I keep hearing something B. Oh, sweetie. I kept sweetie. I kept hearing B. B. It kept sounding like B. So sweetie. Sweetie and BB. I don't know. It just sounded like sweetie. It just sounded like B. Something B. So there may be another name that comes. There might be another name. Oh, that was from the tip. There might be another name that comes with it soon because I feel like there's. Oh, this phone cord. Feels like there's something else. There's definitely something else. This cord stay down. Okay. Something else is coming. But it's a very good connection. B. I just kept hearing B. B. I just keep hearing B. I don't know what that means. Do you have anybody on the other side with the initial B? A mother, grandmother, or grandfather? Anybody with the initial B? And sometimes they pop in like that. Is anything with the initial B? Anything with B? I ain't tried before. I really heard B. I really heard B. And I don't know why. So if you have a family member on the other side, maybe that's why I hear B. I don't know. Maybe he has a family member on the other side with the initial B. Your great grandfather, B as in like Bob or Billy or. Oh, from your dad's side. Never met him. Wow. It's okay if you've never met him. It doesn't matter. He's met you. He's definitely met you. I'm not sure. But I feel like there's. Oh, Bellis. I feel like there's a bee around you that's very protective. And it's okay if, I mean, as long as it's connected to your father, it'll be a protective energy, a masculine protective energy. So I kept hearing a bee around when I was trying to get his nickname for you. And I kept hearing a B, B. It kept sounding like B, and it sounded like somebody kept saying B, B. So, I'm not sure what that's about, but it feels like he was trying to connect. I didn't open the door for spirit to come through. I don't want to do mediumships, but that's what it felt like somebody was trying to connect. So, just so you know. But anyway, good luck with your new rendezvous, your new future partner. I feel like blessings are definitely coming. Your dad passed away. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Makes sense. Makes sense that if your dad's brother's trying to come through, perhaps your dad's energy can't, so the brother's trying to. Maybe your father's just happy for you in the way things are going now because you've been by yourself for a while and you've been hoping to meet somebody, and this turned out really fast. It's really going fast. It's going so fast. You're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. At least I know now what the two were. There's two kids. Okay, that makes sense. I remember asking you, did you have kids? Does he have kids? I remember asking. Oh, Shelly, you paid for a roll of the dice and you sent a birthday donation. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. I was with my aunt this morning. I've been with my aunt for hours this morning. I had a great time. I couldn't take Buttons because she has two dogs and one's a rescue. And the rescue one's not friendly with other dogs, not even friendly with her other dog. It was very abused, so she's working well with it, and it gets along okay with her and my uncle, but it's still a little skittish with other people. He has two, you have zero. Yeah, I felt zero for your side. Well, Skylar, you got the right place. As long as you're respectful, my people are great. The minute anybody's disrespectful, my people will attack you. All right, Shelly Dice and Lucerne a mini. All right, Shelly, but you had a free dice, Shelly. You had a free dice still. You still had a free dice. You remember that, right, Shelly? Because in your package that you bought, it included 2 rolls of the dice and 2 questions on the live. So you used 1 roll the other day, and now you have 1 roll left. And you did you remember that you had 1 roll left, Shelly? Hi, payment. For 1 question. You want to call him baby because I need a baby. That's cute. Well, I think you got the baby maker, so that'll probably work out just fine. Moondula. Thank you, Moondula. That looks beautiful. I love that. I never saw them kind of emojis before. Thank you. Thank you, Moondula. Lucerne. Man, wouldn't it be nice if all our online dating could go as great as it is for her? Wouldn't that be great? That's all right. I'll be doing them for a long time, Lindsay. You're good. Kathy. I keep saying Kathy, and it says Katie. I keep saying Kathy. I don't know why I keep saying Kathy when I know it's damn Katie. I know that. I think because of the way I see it from a distance, it's so close together. What's wrong, Lucerne? Oh. All right. Roll the dice for Shelly. Okay. Roll the dice for Shelly. Here we are. All right. Roll of the dice for Shelly. 1 second. Okay, Shelly, you got 2. Shelly has 2. Shelly has 2. Roll the dice. All right, Shelly. Shelly, you call it 2 tarot, 2 oracle, or 1-on-1. You call it, Shelly, 2 tarot, 2 oracle, or 1-on-1. Or a relationship card. I have the relationship card deck too. I have In the Shadows oracle cards. I have the regular tarot cards. 1 of each. Okay. All right, coming up. All right, let's do In the Shadows first. Let's do In the Shadows first. In the Shadows. Okay. First card. First card. This is saying that I pretend that I don't care. So your partner has to hide their emotions and their feelings through a lot of situations, a lot of different obstacles. They're guarding themselves. They're trying to protect themselves. They feel like they've been so disappointed in the past that they don't like to show their emotions because they feel like their emotions get used against them. They also feel like it makes them very vulnerable when they show you exactly who they are. Sometimes they just try to play it really cool. It doesn't mean they don't have emotions for you. It doesn't mean they don't have feelings for you. It means that they pretend. And that's exactly what they do. They pretend because they don't want you to be able to see through them. They don't want you to be able to find their weakness. So if they were to show you all the love, the content, the attention, all of that, and express themselves as much as they would like to, then you'd be able to see through them. You'd be able to wear them down and break them down. So that's kind of, yeah, what it's talking about. All right, that's your first card. Your second card. Oops. Okay, that came out. Your second card is, in fact, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about feeling like somebody is refusing your cup. Somebody is pulling back their energy. It may feel like somebody's done with you. It might feel like somebody's moving on. It might feel like somebody's upset right now. It might feel like there's distance between the two of you. It could also feel like there is some type of revelation about to happen. There's some type of revelation. There's also some restlessness here. There's also a disconnection. So it might feel like right now that you just aren't on the same page, or you aren't seeing things the same way, or you're not feeling the same type of emotions, or your goals are not matching up at the moment. There's an imbalance. But you also might realize that later on, there's going to be this, even though there might be discontentment, even though there might be not a whole lot of communication, the final outcome, so to speak, is going to be something amazing that's going to come from this. And I know you may not understand why things are the way they are right now, but it's showing that they're happening for a reason. They're happening for you, not to you. It's not even about you. Technically, it's not about you. It's about him and the situation that he's dealing with at home. There's nothing but being miserable, being upset, being tugged and pulled in different directions, being pushed to do something. It's like she's making him very uncomfortable. She's making a situation for him. Let me just tell you, he's coming back soon. He's coming back soon because he can't take there much more. He finds so much relief with you. So he finds it so free. He finds it so easy to be around you. And the more he goes back home and the more he comes to see you, is the more he keeps realizing that he don't belong there anymore. So just to let you know that things are happening, again, not to you. And you got to remember that when he's acting the way he does, when he's talking the way he does, when he's pulling back his energy, it's like he's trying to sabotage himself because he feels like it might not work out because of the way she's making him feel. She's putting doubt in his mind about who he is, period. So that's what's going on right there. So that's your two messages. That's your two messages. Yeah, because you know what? He's going through a real lot. I mean, I know you're going through a lot. I get it. And prayers for Zeusy. I pray he doesn't have to have surgery, your little doggy. I hope he doesn't have to have surgery on his eyes. I pray, pray, pray. Pray he gets a miracle. Chill out a bit, Linda. Chill out a little bit, Linda. Chill out a little bit. All right? People are paying for their readings. Chill out a little bit. You got to chill out a little bit, Linda. We want to be here for you, but you can't interrupt my readings. You can't. There's a time and a place. A time and a place. And this ain't the time. It's the place, but it's not the time. All right, who's up next? Lucerne? Lucerne is up next. Who's up next, Lucerne? You're welcome, Shelly. Payment question. Okay, Payment, type your question, please. Hey, Payment, type your question, please. And Lucerne has a mini. Okay. Type your question, please. Thanks, Lindsay. Okay, you paid for a private, oh, for a question, and you're paying for a read? Okay, you have two, you made two payments, Lucerne? Gotcha. Thank you, Lucerne. I'll do your question right after I finish payment's question. Payment, please type your question. Lucerne, it's okay. So Lucerne, just so I'm not misunderstanding. Oh, okay, well, then you ask your questions in your reading and we'll do it there. You can ask your questions in your reading. Yep, you can ask 5 questions in your reading. How do my managers, senior boss, and coworkers view me? They see you as a hard worker. They see you as trying to be helpful. They see you as a team player. They feel kind of like you keep yourself distant in a lot of things. It also feels like there's a very good balance. There's a very good balance between you and them. Sometimes I feel like you may feel like you don't fit in too well, but I feel like you do. I feel like sometimes you're more judgmental on yourself than other people are. I also feel like your managers feel like they can count on you, like you're very dependable. Yeah, I feel like some of them joke around a little too much and you just kind of keep to yourself. So sometimes they see you as being more quiet, um, like different than them, because I feel like they can act very immature in a lot of ways sometimes, your coworkers, but I feel like for the most part, you smile a lot. And, you know, they don't feel like you have any problem with them or anything against them. Yeah, you're definitely different, yeah. And I feel like some things that you feel that they do are inappropriate, like not okay, not professional, not the way that they should be acting. So I feel like sometimes you look at them like, what is going on? So, but I don't feel like anybody has anything against you, no. And I feel like they're okay with you. And I feel like you get your job done. So that's the benefit of it all. It's like the blessing of it all. I feel like your bosses like you a lot. They wish that the rest of the workers would act like you. They wish that everybody else would act like you do, because more work would get done. I feel like these people play around a little bit too much, but I do feel like you are well liked. I do feel that you are well liked. Yeah, I feel like you're well liked because you don't give in to the way they act. Yeah. Sure, Leslie. Yep, you can. All right, so Lucerne, you're up now. Please ask your questions. Lucerne, please type your questions. Please type your questions, Lucerne. So Leslie, just let my mods know where you send the payment, Cash App, or not Venmo, Zelle. Zelle. Perfect payment. Perfect. All right, Lucerne, type your question, please. Lucerne, type your question, please. Yeah, there's no reason for you to change jobs. They don't want you to leave. No way. No way. Okay, Lucerne, quick question. How does Sean's family view or feel about me? It seems from the things that Sean tells them, they feel like you're in love with him. Whether it's their son, their brother, whatever. They feel like you're in love with him. They feel like you and him are going to have a future together. They feel like he's going to end up marrying you. That's how they feel. They feel like you're good for him. They feel like you try to keep him balanced and you try to keep him on track. They feel like you're mature for your age, and they feel like you make him happy. Sometimes if they're looking at him, like they don't know what the hell he's thinking or what the hell he's doing, because sometimes he just ain't right. Sometimes he don't think sometimes. Thank you, payment. Sometimes it feels like maybe they wonder sometimes how come you want to be with him, because sometimes he's a mess. Sometimes he's a mess. And they know that. They know that. But I feel like they like you. I feel like they like what they know about you. Thank you, BB. Love your professionalism, BB. Love it. Payman, you have a blessed, blessed day. I know you got things to do, but thank you for coming in. And I'm glad that work is definitely going smooth. And thank you for your donation that way, too, for my birthday. I appreciate it, Payman. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you don't have to be worried, Lucerne. No, they're not getting bad news about you or bad talk about you or none of that. No bad energy about you. No, they feel like you're going to be with him. Okay, next question. Will he apologize to you when he comes towards me and how is coming towards me? Yes. I feel like communication is going to come to you very quickly through him, and it's going to be all of a sudden because it's going to feel like he's never going to come to you. It's going to feel like he's never going to apologize, and then out of the blue he is. And then when he's starting to talk to you, because he wants to get back in good with you, he wants things to be back on good terms. He wants to be able to communicate. He wants to be back dating you. He doesn't like being single. He doesn't really want to date anybody else. So I just feel like he's missing you. And I feel like he will apologize and say, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't know that so-and-so did that. And I can't even believe that he would do that. But he's going to tell you he said something to him. He's going to tell you that he said something to him and question him. So don't worry. That part's going to resolve itself. Next question, please. Next question, please. Next question, please. They like you. And they like you. They think you're very nice. They like you. They think you're pretty and you're very nice. Next question. Yes, he is going to apologize. He is going to tell you that he should have believed you, that he shouldn't have believed his friend, that his friend has lied to him before, but he knew that you wouldn't lie about something like that. He's going to apologize to you. He is going to apologize to you. And normally I don't tell people that, but he is going to apologize to you. So yes, he is going to apologize to you. He is. He's going to regret because of that fact that he says that his friend has lied before. He knows he can't really trust his friend. He should have believed you in the first place. Yeah. Okay, Leslie, thank you, thank you. Next question, Lucerne. Next question, Lucerne. Next question, Lucerne. Thank you, BB. Thank you for your help, BB. Next question, Lucerne. I just ordered Button's bag of treats again. 20 bucks. 22 with tax and stuff. Like, what the hell? That's all they're her favorite, so I will get them. I don't care. I will always get them for her. She loves those little wafers. Wafers. Will his friend E still be around? His friend E will still be around. However, he won't allow his friend E to interfere with your relationship. He will definitely put boundaries up where he is concerned. I don't feel like he'll want you out with them when they're out doing something. He won't bring you along. He'll feel that you should either stay home or maybe he won't even go sometimes if it means you not going, because I feel like he's not going to give him the upper hand anymore. He's not going to give him the preference. As far as you and Sean go, sometimes there's a financial struggle on his end. He may have to be paying out more than he expected on something, or something might cost more. I don't know what that's about. I also feel like he is trying to put money away and saving money. So it feels like the two of you are going to be coming together very soon. This reconciliation is going to happen quicker than you expected, and you're not the one that has to reach out. He's going to reach out to you. He's going to reach out to you. If you stay silent, he will reach out to you first. He's wanting to get back together. He doesn't like it without you. And he's not going to allow his friends to get in the middle of this. He's not going to allow his friends to get in the middle. It's like he wants to keep you more secluded, private from them. He doesn't want anybody to do that to you again. Next question. Got one more question. One more question. One more question, honey. Oh, nice, Lindsay. Really nice. I love dice. Oh, you mean you bought dice as a birthday gift for me? Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. You sent it through PayPal? I put that boundary up that he should leave our relationship between us. Yes. Yes. And he understands that boundary clearly. And he agrees with that. He agrees with that. He agrees with that. Keep his friends to himself and keep you and him separate as well. He agrees to that. Yes. Did you have any other question? Any last question, Lucerne? Any last question, please? Any last question, Lucerne? Last question, please. Yes. He is going to respect your boundaries. He is going to follow up with you. He is definitely going to keep you two separate from other stuff that goes on in his life. The only person he'll have you around is his family. Things are going to work out. You're not going to be by yourself for long. Be patient. It's coming. It's coming very quick. And then number 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months at the most, but it could be as fast as 3 weeks. I feel like this energy is about ready to explode for you in a very good way. Because remember, he's thinking about you. When you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. And he's missing you. So just know that that's true. That is 100% true. All right? Lots of love to you, Lucerne. Lots of love to you. Ugh. Spilling my drink. Spilling my drink. Spilling my drink. All right. That's why I said 3. Okay? Mm-hmm. Listen, that 3, I see within 3. You don't want to be without him, and you know you don't. You can't give people ultimatums and expect them to respond like that. That's not going to work. You know what? If something better comes along, then you can go for it. But in the meantime, leave your door open and figure out what you want to do next. But you'll see things are going to work out just fine. Just fine. I never tell anybody to sit around and wait. You only create good energy when you get moving and you're doing things. And the minute you start talking to somebody else or dating somebody else, that partner that you're missing is going to get some type of vibration, and they're going to know that they better reach out to you because somebody else is going to take you. And that's usually what's happening. Yeah, I know. It stresses me out too. I get it. I get it. All right, who's up next? Thank you, Lucerne. Things are going to happen very positive. Be patient. All right. Who's next? Shelly? Shelly's next? I did Shelly. I did Shelly. Huh? You're welcome. Oh, Leslie Minnie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Leslie Minnie. Leslie? Miss Leslie? Okay, Miss Leslie. All right, Miss Leslie, let's see what's happening. Leslie, your question, please. Oops. Your question, please, Leslie. Or just want me to tell you what I see? Your question or tell you what I see? Oh, yeah. They want to come out. They want to come out. Your emperor keeps trying to jump out of this pile. The emperor keeps trying to jump out of this pile. This emperor. This emperor just keeps trying. Look at him. Just trying to jump out. Where are you? There. There's you. There's the 4 wands. The Ace of Cups. Nick's energy toward you was shocked when you said he was talking, watching, following me more than you know. Yes, ma'am. That's why he just kept jumping out of my deck. I swear to you, 4 times. I put him back inside of this deck because he kept jumping out. He's nosy. He's a nosy emperor. He's a nosy emperor. He's a nosy emperor. Okay. All right, Leslie. So, as the Queen of Wands, as the queen you are, my darling, you come up with a lot of courage, a lot of confidence, a lot of beauty, a lot of strength, a lot of energy. Also, it talks about you like focusing on your zest for life, things that make you happy, things that determine your joy. So you're focused a lot on things that determine your joy, your happiness. That's you. That's you. You are, in fact, the Queen of Wands. Now, understand with your wands, you're able to create whatever atmosphere it is that you want and desire with your own energy because of the person that you are. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, because you got 2 of them stalking on you. But it's okay. We're going to get to it. All right. So when we talk about the 4 of Wands, the button's making noise. When we talk about the 4 of Wands, there's going to be harmony and balance that's going to come on the home front. So that's with family, your mom, your dad, your brother, whoever. Even with your son, everything is going to come into balance where family is concerned. Harmony is starting to come over the cloud now to balance you out. Also, in domestic situations, which is family, okay? Anything family is going to work out in balance and harmony. Next message coming up for you is the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, that talks about a new beginning happening. It also talks about 2, yes, 2 people that the answer is yes to. 2 people that there is questions about fertility. There's questions about celebrations. There's questions about socializing. This is about relationships, new romance, new beginnings, fresh starts. This is about love. Okay, now you are juggling, my friend, 2 people. You are juggling 2 people. You again are. It's like with the star card. You're trying to put in positive energy, positive thoughts, manifestations, and at the same time, you still have not made up your mind on which one you would rather go with, Nicholas or Sergio. Because if both were you to come and stand face to face with you, and you had them both here, you'd be like, you wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't know what to do. If they both came to you with the same amount of love, the same amount of energy, with the same offer, the same proposal, you wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't know what to do. So we have to say that you would have to trust your intuition with the High Priestess card. You'd have to go with that sacred knowledge, that knowing. It's almost like your divine feminine would reach such a high emotional state. But I will say, and I'm strongly pushing here that while Sergio has a lot more opportunity and availability and freedom to come towards you, I'm also going to say that Nicholas's wishes that he sure did. Exactly. But I feel like Sergio would want to pursue things quicker and would have not much standing in his way. Where Nicholas has some baggage with him, has complications, has issues to deal with, more headaches, okay? But Nicholas is the one who currently is stalking you more so than Sergio. And Sergio is like right around the corner from you, like right next door, so to speak, right down the street. Where Nicholas has to go out of his way to come and look for you or see you or watch you. I also feel like even where work is concerned, it feels like Nicholas is way up and over here, and it feels like you're way down over here. So I don't know what that means, whether you're downstairs, he's upstairs, or you're, I don't know. But there's an opposite end. So it's like if he's over here and up, you're down over here and down. So it's like an opposite floor, opposite end. But I feel like he's going to go out of his way to try to run into you, to try to go past your office, to walk past your office. So you have to pay attention to your surroundings at work because he is going to be around. I also feel like you 2 will have lunch together at the job. You will definitely sit and have lunch together. Where? I don't know. But you're going to sit and have lunch together. The last time that Nicholas came past your residence, let's see, today is Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Thursday, I feel like you knew that somebody was around. I feel like you either saw it, saw the back end of it, or you saw something. Thursday, they're telling me Thursday evening, possibly between 8 and 10, somewhere between 8 and 10 p.m. That I feel like you saw the back of something, back of his truck, back of whatever, like back of a truck. Like it's like you saw it and you questioned, was that who I think it was? But I also feel like where Sergio is concerned, I feel like you've seen him recently on the road near you, either in front of you, on the side of you, driving something. I feel like you've seen Sergio around you as well. Sergio is also talking to his sister about asking you questions and finding out more about your situation. Somehow somebody knows over there that you change jobs, that you're changing hours, that it's different. The time that you're leaving is different than the time you used to leave. So somebody's picking up the patterns are changing around you. Now, there is a male coming in very quickly, which I think is Nicholas, coming in like a Knight of Swords. He's coming in to ask you a question. He's coming in to make an offer. He's coming in because he feels like he don't know enough. He wants to find out more. He's very curious about what's going on with you. Your next message comes up as the Three of Cups because he is still dealing with a situation that has to do with his ex or his wife that lives there in the other house. There is definitely something overwhelming going on with him at home right now, which is why he hasn't had a whole lot of time to address you or text you or reach out to you, but he is making way for that. He is making room for that. It's like, he's almost ready to do so. Sergio, on the other hand, has things that he's still keeping secret, things that he's not really telling you how he feels. He's still holding back, but he's still loving you from a distance, meaning he's interested, stalking you, watching you, wanting to flirt with you, find out about you, inquire through his sister about you, and he is getting ready to make a decision because here's a magician, and I feel like justice is going to be in his favor. He is a person that does have other options, but he's focusing on you, and I feel like there is going to be a celebration because there's an ending coming to something. And the ending could be you choosing to walk away from Nicholas and to go towards Sergio. But whoever this person you're walking away from is because they're not accepting your cup. And you're like, you know what? I am tired of being trapped in this prison. I'm tired of waiting for you. I'm tired of being overwhelmed for you. And this is showing me that, you know what? You're going to be like, you know what? I've tried. I've put myself out there. I've opened the door for you. And if you're choosing not to walk in, then whatever. Both of them, yes. And yes, Sergio helped me out yesterday morning when I had 2 flats. He had his workers run and work on my tires. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like Sergio feels like he missed out on the situation, but he is going to try to make up for that. Trust your gut and your intuition because the feelings and emotions that you got when you were around him, he showed you how much he cares. He showed you he'll go above and beyond for you. He's definitely hanging around. He's not going anywhere. He's watching you. He's always watching you, and he's watching out for you. It's like his heart is open up for you. I think where Nicholas is concerned, you're actually going to turn and walk away from a situation. I'm telling you, Sergio is coming through, and Sergio is going to offer the cup. I think this whole thing's switching around. I don't think you're going to waste your time with Nicholas. I feel like Sergio is going to be the person who's got, anyway, more energy for you. And he's got a younger feeling than Nicholas for you. And I feel like he's got a lot more energy than Nicholas as well. And I feel like Sergio is definitely going to stand up, and he's going to, it says yes, he's going to stand up. Yep. It's like he's going to make a quick decision. He's very ambitious, and he's changing. He's getting his nerve up, let's say, to speak. He's getting more comfortable around you. He's not real nervous like he used to be. Before, he used to be kind of shy and quiet. Now he's starting to talk more. You saw him actually open up right in front of you. So he is going to bring you something, or he's going to offer a gift of love or something of that nature. That's what this is talking about. He doesn't have to beg you. He doesn't have to beg you. It's like he wants this to be an even, equal give and take, okay? But he is coming forward, and he has money. He's very stable, financially very stable. And I feel like he's very protective of you and his family. Again, he's not going anywhere, and he's hanging around, and he's watching. When he's home and he's around, he's watching. I feel like Nicholas is going to be watching as well. Nicholas is watching in a different kind of way. Nicholas is watching from behind the scenes, so to speak. But Sergio, if you trust your gut with Sergio, trust your intuition, and know that Sergio was the one who I think from the beginning that you always were so in love with. Nicholas was a second runner-up kind of person. Yeah, you were interested, and yeah, he was cute, and yeah, there was some nice things. But I really think that your heart is going with Sergio. And I think you've changed your mind because you've done a lot of thinking about it. And that is who makes you the happiest. So that is your message, and that is your mini reading. That's what I get for you. You may ask one last question. You may ask one last question. Is Nicholas going to show up this evening when I go out with Vivian this evening? I feel like he knows about it. I feel like he's going to try to make it. I think he has something already scheduled, but I feel like he is going to try to show up. I feel like you're going to be surprised with the outcome. I hear like you're going to be surprised with the outcome. So that is the message that you've gotten. You're going to be surprised with the outcome. Yep. BB said I feel it too. Oh man, I got these varicose veins popping up. Yeah, sounds good. Here's my coffee. I need some more coffee. All right. I'd like to take time in this moment to say thank you for those of you who did send me a donation for my birthday, who did help support me, who did help to make my day for tomorrow be very happy. I will be coming on live tomorrow to see all of you and to thank you once again for spending some time with me on my birthday. I will be doing free yes or no questions on my birthday for you tomorrow, so please be prepared. I will be doing free yes or no questions tomorrow on my birthday. Thanks, BB. Leslie, I'm so proud of you. You've done amazing. You have brought yourself from the darkness right into the light. And you've got nothing but happiness coming around. And I pray to God that Sergio steps up and is the man that he's supposed to be and makes you happy, because I think you two would really make a great couple. And he's quite handsome. He's quite handsome. I really think so. Oh, Lindsay got dice. Lindsay's got dice. Okay, Lindsay. All right, Lindsay. Where'd you send it? To PayPal? Lindsay? To PayPal? All right. For Lindsay. For Lindsay. Come on, phone. Okay. All right, last one. Lindsay, you got 4. All right, Lindsay, I'm going to give you 2 Oracle, and I'm going to give you 2 Oracle, and I'm going to give you 2 Tarot. 2 Oracle, 2 Tarot. Whoa, okay. Lindsay, you have to be clear on what it is that you want. Lindsay, you're going to have to be really clear on what it is that you want. Okay, Leslie. All right, have fun tonight. Oh my God. All right. Lindsay, be clear on what you want. You got to put action to your goals to make them a reality. Even where Ronald is concerned, be clear on what it is that you want. Be clear on it if you want him to text you more, you want him to call you more. When you talk to him, let him know. It really makes your day, and it makes you feel so much better when he keeps in communication with you. This is saying for you to open up the door, because I want you to be very careful. I don't want you to... hold on a second. Your card just jumped. I don't want you to allow anything to make you upset. I don't want you to let your darkest fears get into the way, because that's what it shows, that if you don't make your intentions clear, if you don't make what your needs and wants are very clear to this person, then your darkest fears are going to come to reality, meaning this person will pull away from you, this person won't communicate with you, this person won't reach out to you. So I need you to make yourself extremely clear on, hey, you know what, I really like it when you call me. It really makes me feel so much better. It helps my day. It turns things around. It just makes me so happy. And I really miss not talking to you. Let this person know. Don't let your darkest fears and worry sabotage the situation either. It talks about don't let your fears and worry, because sometimes you can start thinking and overthinking and thinking, okay, he's not caring. He's not going to reach out. He doesn't want to see me. Don't let your darkest fears create a sabotage, okay? That's your 2 cards. Your next card comes up, and you've gotten the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups talks for you an overwhelming amount of happiness, joy, finance, pleasure. There is going to also be something coming in financially on a regular basis. So this is a job offer, a creation that's coming through. Where paintings are concerned, I feel like you'll sell before the end of this year. I feel like 2 paintings, maybe 3, will be sold by the end of this year. That's what I'm feeling about paintings. I also feel like there's a new beginning for a relationship happening here. And I feel like things are going to be better than they were before where your partner is concerned, because I feel like they're in a different place. Mentally, they're in a different space. They're not thinking the way they used to. They're not doing things the way they used to. They're not caught up in a complicated situation the way they were before. I feel like this person is wanting to celebrate and come towards you. I think there's going to be a lot more intimacy and connection coming between the two of you very soon. I think it's going to shock you about what's about to happen. The next card comes about him being leadership, him having financial stability. This is about him giving you security, being very positive towards you, showing his authority, showing his generosity as well. There's going to be discipline, because he is disciplined. He does set boundaries. He is sure not to overcall you, overstalk you, over this, over that. He keeps everything in moderation, it feels like. I also feel like there is going to be a celebration, because he's ending something, a situation that was going on with him and somebody else. That's going to end, and he's going to be free and available to come toward you. Right now, he's juggling his time. He's juggling his time right now. He's not sure what to do, but the blessings are coming, because you have the star card, which means nothing but good luck. All right, there is a celebration between the two of you. Stay strong in your power as the queen. You are going to have to make a choice and decision, and you're going to have to cut something out in the near future. Doesn't have to do with love, but there's something that you're going to have to cut out in the near future. And whatever it is that you cut out is going to help you to prosper and move forward. There is an amazing balance coming in for you financially. Also, once you get done over the next 60 days, things are going to start feeling more smoother, more on a routine. You're not going to be so exhausted. The other house will be completely cleaned out and sold. You won't have so much pressure on you. There'll be a lot of balance and a lot of recovery. So you won't have to worry about so many fears. Now let me give you one extra card, Lindsay. Let me give you one extra card. Okay, Lindsay, your extra card is, I've been struggling. So this person has been struggling a lot, trying to get a balance, trying to get things straight, trying to get their mind okay, but they never forgot you. They've always thought about you. They just didn't know what to do. They weren't available to you 100%, so they didn't reach out to you because they didn't want to mess you up mentally. They didn't want to mislead you. They didn't want to disappoint you or hurt you. So just know that this person was taking your feelings into consideration, and even though you thought they were doing something to you, they were actually doing something for you, because they didn't want you to be upset, and they felt that it was better if they stayed away until they could figure out what they were doing. So just know, Ronald has been struggling. Yes. Yep. So they are your messages, Lindsay. Is there anybody else that has messages that's asking for anything? Anybody else? Oh, thank you so much, Cranky. Thank you for my birthday gift. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great messages, Lindsay. Great messages. All right. Is everybody good? I got everybody done. I got to go to the ladies' room, and I have to take my doggy out. So, but I will be on here tomorrow, seeing you all for my birthday. I couldn't have my birthday without you. You're my family. We got to spend time. Tomorrow will be free yes or no questions, so please join me. I will put a message in the community section. I hear that you're going to get a job. I'm not sure if about the one you applied to, but you will be working. Things are going to balance out. Finances are going to be coming in steady, so yes, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Linz. Sure. Go ahead, BB. You can ask. Go ahead, BB. Yep. Just ask quicker, because I got to go pee. Go ahead. Ask. Was he upset you answered him? Was he upset you answered him? All right, bye, Moon. Was he upset you answered him? Yes and no. He didn't think you would answer, and when you did, he wasn't sure what the answer would be. He's hoping that you'll change your mind. He really was hoping that you would help him out. Um, but I'm glad that you gave him the answer that you did, because you have to find out what his truth is. You got to find out what his motives are. You got to find out what's really going on. Oh, thank you, BB. I think you answered very directly. Um, I think your answers are very thorough. And I feel like, unfortunately, you answered how you really felt. You were being honest. So I feel like he was hoping that it wasn't going to be that way. He was hoping that you weren't going to answer him with what you said. He was hoping it was going to be different. He was hoping something was going to be different. He was hoping the outcome would have been different. Does that make sense? He was hoping the outcome would be different, or the results would be different. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, BB? Yeah, it's like he was disappointed. He was definitely disappointed. But I feel like he's wanting to see you, and he's going to want to come over, and he's going to tell you that he's coming, and he's going to have an excuse why he can't get there, but he wants to come. He's going to say he wants to come, and I feel like he may try to say, well, if you can do this, then I can be there, and then I feel like if you do that, he's not going to be there anyway. So I want you to be careful with that because I feel like it's a setup. There's a setup. He's motivated to ask you for something because he's using it for something else. He's going to act like he's using it to get to you, and he's not. So I need you to be really careful. Be really careful. Bye, Moon. Love you. Bye, Moon. Yeah. Yeah, because he wants to throw the guilt around on you, twist it around, and make it like it's you. But it ain't you. All right. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for that beautiful comment. Thank you so much, Ryan. Yep, that's what I did. Slammed it shut. Ain't been bothered since. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. All right, I'm gonna go. Gotta use the ladies' room. Gotta take Bub out before it gets bad again. And I'll call you later, and I'll see you soon. And sending love to everybody. And thank you for my birthday gifts. Thank you for my donations. I'll see you tomorrow. Free yes or no questions. Hope you can come. I'm gonna put the note in the community section right before I come on. Give you a heads up. So make sure your alert buttons are on, your bells are on, so they get your notifications. Hopefully YouTube does what they should. All right? Thank you, Ryan. I'm sending you lots of love. All right, guys. See you soon. All right, guys.